and today we have a big hike planned. We've pretty much got it all to ourselves and it's beautiful. Vic has been KO'd and I've probably been TKO'd myself. We made it to the top of Isthmus Peak. We're gonna put on all the carbs that we lost.
I'm going to show you first the Eric's homemade chips. For the part that some of you might be waiting for, the deep fried kiwi fruit.
Good morning, day 4 on the South Island, New Zealand. And today we have a big hike planned. So tell us a little bit about the hike.
So originally we were going to do Roy's Peak hike, but they're closed for lambing season, mid-October to the 10th of November. So now we are going to do the Isthmus track.
How do you spell it?
ISTHMUS.
Okay.
The Isthmus Peak track. Where are we going?
Isthmus Peak track.
Yeah, so we'll do that. That should have nice views too. It should be about 6 to 7 hour return.
And if you're watching this and thinking about coming to Wanaka, don't let those closed tracks scare you, because chances are they're going to be open by the time you come here.
If you are going to Wanaka and you want to hike, just check out the DOC website. They let you know what might be going on if tracks are closed.
It wouldn't be a Sean and Victoria holiday unless we had one big hike. But before we do our hike, we're going to get some supplies from the supermarket in case we need a snack. It looks like Foursquare is the popular one in New Zealand. We always are fond of checking out the supermarkets when we're overseas. Remember Pingo Doce in Portugal, Carrefour in Italy. So this will be interesting. Sandwiches. A parking spot and making our way to the start of the hike. Should be good.
3 to 4 hours to the top. That's one way.
Alright, let's do it. Hopefully they don't think Vic is a bear. On these trips, I often become the camel. Got the water on my hump, I've got the food on my hump, and of course all the electronics. But it's worth it for a good cause, because it's all for the views. So we're about 20 minutes in. Vic, what is it about hiking that we love so much? We always end up doing minimum 1 or 2 epic hikes on every holiday.
First is the peace and serenity, being outdoors in nature, fresh air, but I think the view from the top or from the end is always worth the hike.
We're big on the scenery and the landscape, and I can't think of any better way to immerse yourself in the land that country offers than to go on a hike.
Yeah.
That's how good the views are already. We've still got a couple hours to go.
Camels store water in their humps.
Yes.
And I'm thirsty. And I need water.
Alright. Time to lap up some H2O. obstacle course continues. This tree, its entire trunk and roots have just been knocked over and inconveniently blocked our path. Vic's done her research, found this hike, and we've pretty much got it all to ourselves, and it's beautiful. Vic's loving it. She's got the celebration pose. You guys might not be able to see it in the picture, but right there is our car park. And the difficulty?
Quite challenging.
Yep.
I guess we've been on hikes that have been about this steep level, so I don't know.
We have experience.
It's been okay for us.
On a scale of 0 to 10, what would you say?
Lately, 9.
It's steep, it's rocky. You do need some fitness to do it. That's the steepness. I think we're about 75% of the way there. We keep going along there. Probably can't make it up, but there's some people walking all along there. And then I reckon the trail goes up that way and then up to the peak. Then we can eat. Up we go. Getting higher. Getting windier. Getting there. The theme for Vic has become Bloody Hell. Where are you feeling it, Vic?
Feeling it in my hammies and the thighs.
Yep.
Feeling it in my soul.
Okay, because you were asking me just then, where am I feeling it, or if I'm feeling it. Yes, I am. Mainly in my calves, a bit in my hammies as well, my hamstrings. And I think it's because this has been incline, non-stop incline, 100% of the way.
When you think you're nearly to the top,
It teases you.
Corner and it's a bloody
Another corner. You're killing it, Vic.
Really struggling. Just leave me for dead. Go on. Build yourself a better life. Come on, go.
I thought I was the camel on this trip.
Yeah, you still are, but camels can out-survive humans.
Turn back?
No. I just want you to go without me and build yourself a better life.
We're nearly there. You think you could see it from the base, but no, it's hidden behind other peaks that we've climbed over. But it's so beautiful. Lake Wanaka to our left, to the right, Lake Hawaii. We made it to the top of Isthmus Peak. We climbed a whole mountain, Vic. Another corner, and another corner. Vic has been KO'd. And I've probably been TKO'd myself. But first we've got rewards. So Vic, Edam cheese, salad and English pickle club. For me, roast beef and salad wrap. Vic, how was your sandwich?
It was delicious.
Probably the best sandwich I've had in my life. And now, dessert. I got the triple chocolate chunk rookie cookie. Vic's got the original. Cheers, Vic.
I'm waiting for a resolution, and I hope that it comes to me soon. 'Cause you need to pay attention if I'm saving all my love for you. Baby, you can tell me it's all in vain. They'll do everything they can to hide the pain. Maybe to you it's only something you wanna trace. I'm telling you to me it's a serious game. I'm waiting for a resolution, and I hope that it comes to me soon. 'Cause you need to pay attention if I'm saving all my love for you.
We're gonna put on all the carbs that we lost. Alright, so Vic and I have got the famous Eric's Fish and Chips at Wanaka Town.
We're back at our apartment and we're gonna try it out.
Yep, we're gonna do a mukbang. I've ordered the monkfish, Vic's got the hoki fish, Eric's homemade chips, kumara wedges, which are sweet potato wedges. Kumara is just the local term for them.
And the deep fried kiwi fruit.
×2, because apparently it's a must.
Show you first the Eric's homemade chips. You can see that it's very rustic, homemade. Looks
Nice.
very golden.
Now,
You've got your monkfish there.
this is the monkfish. So apparently that's the medium body. Hoki is meant to be a soft,
Very meaty.
mild flavour. The blue cod was the strong one. I'm still planning to go back tomorrow. This is Vic's hoki. Pop it here. Hoki, hoki.
Ooh, that looks good. That looks super golden and crispy.
And these are the kumara wedges. Ooh.
Wow. They're very thick.
Alright, let's try the Eric's homemade chips.
That's
Oh.
good. Very rustic. They've still got the potato skins on.
We're all for the potato skin. And
Really
I
nice.
can tell they're your kind of chip because they're not just oily crispiness. There's body to them. There's fluffy
Yes.
pillow in the middle.
Yes, you can actually taste the potato.
Should we try the kumara? Look how thick they are.
Not bad.
Look at that. That's the size of my head.
They're just lightly battered.
Lightly salted. Very good. Do you have a preference between the two?
Definitely Eric's homemade chips. I'm not
Oh.
a huge fan of sweet potato wedges or
Oh, okay.
fries or chips.
I'm going to try your hoki. Vic's been looking forward to trying a hoki since Australia.
super flaky.
Nice.
It's very meaty. Yum. That is really good. That is a really good fish. Would you like to try some? Really flaky. Lots of flavour from the actual fish.
I still think, even though they describe it as mild, it's still a good fish to batter. The
Very
batter's
golden
not just
crispy.
overly oily and takes over the meat of the fish. This is my monk fish. See if the camera can focus on what looks like that golden batter and that white flesh. Definitely firmer in texture compared to yours. Flavor's a little bit stronger, not a lot stronger. But yeah, it's delicious. I think they've got the batter level
I think, yeah.
pretty good.
Now,
Oh, they're on sticks.
and they're sugared. For the part that some of you might be waiting for, the deep fried kiwi fruit. And it looks like it is dusted in cinnamon sugar, because I can smell the cinnamon. And also maybe some sort of syrup.
Cheers, Vic.
Cheers. That's good.
That is good.
It's different.
Good. Different.
But yeah, it's like the sourness of the kiwi fruit with the sweetness of the crust. It goes really well together, actually. I'm impressed. Sweet and the sour goes really well together, and the crunchy.
That was good. But
And
for
they
now,
do have a couple of other joints around New Zealand. I think maybe Queenstown's
Yep.
one of them.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you don't go to Wanaka, yeah, you might be able to find it somewhere else.
Aussies are known for their fish and chips, but the Kiwis do put up a good fight for also having great fish and chips. On that note, we're going to enjoy
We're gonna dig
our
in.
dinner, and we'll see you tomorrow. Heading to Te Anau and eventually Milford Sound. Signing out, Sean and Victoria.
Bye.
Tell me what you want and I'll make it true. Tell me what you need and I'll bring it to you. Fire and rain couldn't get me down today. When it kicks low and the fever burns, when I'm low and the wheels all turn around, I'm gonna be there by your side. 'Cause you're not like the others. Oh, you're not like the others. Oh, you're not like the others. Oh, 'cause you're not like the others. Oh, you're not like the others. No, you're not like the others. Oh, like the others. Feel it building up, feel it coming on. You can be the touch I've been running home to. Wind blowing by won't pull me down today.
He'll be coming down the mountain when you go.
On the decline, you just smashed me, Vic. You got the double joints.
He'll be coming down the mountain.
And I've learnt a number of things on that 16-kilometre trek. Number 3, if you're to ever be stuck on a desert island with Vic, she cannot ration water.
After a long day's hike,
the way